What's up, guys? Yeah.
Nigga. Oh, is that a track hawk?
You know, damn track hawk.
But what's up, guys? Welcome back to 2Verse. I'm Black.
And I'm Lily.
And today, what are we doing?
Today.
What are we doing?
What the fart?
This
My
is the video
stomach
where you
hurts.
can fart.
Huh?
Nothing, I'm sorry.
No, what were you just gonna say?
I said this is the video where you can fart.
Okay, let's do it.
I swear to God, this is not the video.
Okay. Wait, what video is this? Today is the day that my stomach hurts. No, I'm just kidding.
Today we're gonna be giving something's wrong with me.
I'm glad you know.
Today we're gonna be giving
Relationship advice.
You wanna go first?
Yes. Okay. My first.
12.
What'd you say?
12.
It is 12, guys.
My first thing is I have it listed here as you should never say goodbye or end a conversation mad. And I say that because if you're arguing and you guys are both mad, I don't think you should leave the other. Like, let's say you leave a house and you was just with your boyfriend or something and you leave and you guys didn't even say bye. You guys didn't, like, I don't think that's okay. I don't think that's good, because you shouldn't leave mad, because one, you don't know what could happen, right? That's one. You guys fought over like orange juice, you know what I mean? Like, it's stupid. You have to think about the bigger picture when you're arguing. So that's what I meant by you should never like end the conversation mad. You should never go to sleep mad. Like, get everything off your chest.
Communicate.
Yeah, communicate.
My first advice to you guys is
You memorized it?
before you head into your next relationship, make sure that you're fully healed from your past relationship. So like, if you had a lot of trauma because he or she cheated a lot or just treated you bad, don't bring that into your next relationship, because then that's just gonna bring out the bad negativity from your past relationship into your current relationship. And who wants to deal with that in your current relationship? Your current relationship, you should always be thinking about positive thoughts and always wanting better for yourself and your other partner, and learn from your lessons from your past relationship. What's the second one for you?
My second one kind of piggybacks off of my first one. I said you should communicate like every feeling that you feel towards that person, whether it's good or bad, because holding back things that, and I mean that by like things that you think very often, like obviously if it's like a quick thought that it was stupid, you don't have to say it. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's if it's something that you think about like often and you're like holding that from your partner, like that could cause a lot of problems. Because then let's say you do bring it up and it's been like 2 months since you've been thinking about that, it's gonna be like, damn, you never told me that. Like, had you told me that, you know, could have worked towards it. So that could be a bad thing. But also say good things too. Like, so yeah, that was my second one.
I think that's mostly for men, because a lot of men like to.
It could be for girls too.
I know, but I'm saying it's mostly for men, because for some reason men like to hold back their feelings. I feel like if you do, it's okay to freaking say what's on your mind and not be judged, because everybody has feelings. Like, no one's a robot. But my second advice is that you should never, like, everyone has that honeymoon phase, and everyone treats their partner like the last partner on earth. I feel like you should always treat them like that. 2 years in, 3 years in, 1 week in, 4 weeks in, like no matter what, just never change. Because people start to know their partner and start to freaking, you know, like expect certain shit. Like, don't always expect your girlfriend to do the dish. What?
Yo, that girl was on her bike and that car literally just like hit her, and she's like, no, it's okay, you saw her?
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like she's embarrassed. That car really just hit her. It
Don't
hit
look,
the front.
don't look.
Here's the front.
Don't look.
I'm not looking, motherfucker. He's the only one looking. He's like, don't look. Okay.
What was I saying?
You should always treat your partner like that. Blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, always treat your partner like that. Like if your girlfriend's doing dishes or she's always doing dishes, don't expect her to always do the dishes. Like do it once in a while, or like just always treat them like how they should be treated 100% of the time. Don't just stop because the honeymoon phase is over. That's when like relationship goes south and y'all get bored and y'all act like, why don't you treat me like that anymore? But like, yeah, don't do that. Just try to always, just like always treat her like she's literally the last person on earth, or always treat him like he's literally the last male on earth. And I think you guys would be straight.
Yeah, like along with what you're saying. Yeah. So Billy, along with what you're saying, I totally agree with you.
Really?
Just to piggyback off of that though, because you just sounded a little stupid. I'm just gonna make it sound a little better.
How do I sound stupid, Karen?
Just kidding, baby. I didn't say my name was Karen. I said my name.
You didn't even say who your name was.
I
fucking insult.
You know, it's funny that you're closer to the camera, so your head looks bigger, and I'm so far, so I look tiny.
I look humongous with like no
You're
shoulders.
like, all right, guys. So no, to piggyback off what you're saying, so with that, like, if you like the honeymoon phase and stuff, and I want to put it on my phone.
That's good.
Oh, that is good. But you're barely in it.
Okay.
But
now I'm dark as hell. You can do it.
It's literally like, let's say the guy was like dying to get with the girl or something, and then he finally gets her. They are so like infatuated that they finally got her, right? But then like 3 months will pass or 4, and they're like, oh well, I already have her, so I don't need to do that anymore.
Facts.
Your voice cracking?
No.
So like, I feel like that's one of the main things that I see happen a lot. And then like he said, you don't want to do that because that's how you lose somebody.
Your voice definitely cracked.
He did. So
you don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that, guys.
And she just like backed up so fast into you.
So
what's your last advice, yo? You didn't talk about nothing.
So it was kind of like what he said, but not really, earlier. So I don't know if you copied me or something, but so I basically have, like, even if you have trauma from your past relationship, like, you could be healed from it, but you still may have like those thoughts and those like negative feelings or negative experiences, and it makes you think like, this could happen to me again. Like, everybody has been through that. So like, even though you have that, I feel like you should try your best not to put that on to your next partner, because technically, like, your past, your negative past and your bad experience has nothing to do with your next partner. So for you to take it out on them, like, that could just bring mad problems, and it's just gonna cause mad arguments for no reason, and it's gonna literally be just because you have like some inner trauma and like demons that talk to you. So it's like, it's hard, but once you acknowledge it, you just have to grasp it. If you don't acknowledge it, like, of course you're just gonna keep doing it and you don't care, and like, oh well. But once you acknowledge it, it's like, all right, let me relax and stop putting this shit on him. He has nothing to do with that. He's a whole different person, you know? You have to reassure yourself, because like, I know reassurance from your partner is good, and you should get that, but always reassure yourself too, because you can't always depend on them to be like, no, I would never do this to you. No, they're not gonna say that, 20,000 times. I'm pretty sure that gets tiring. Like, nobody wants to do that. So that's something you should keep in mind.
He old as fuck.
He went like, boy, nobody hollering at you.
What are we doing again? Oh, the last advice that
really
the last advice that I would have for relationship advice is that it comes down to trust, to be honest. Like, two people who don't trust each other is obviously not gonna last a long time, but two people who do trust each other is gonna go a lifetime with each other. Like, and by trust, I mean, like, you can leave your like significant other in a room with like another person and like be fine, because you know that they're gonna do shit, or like they don't want to be in that room.
So why are they in that room?
Huh?
Why are they in that room? It's a stupid analogy, because why are they in that room?
It's a trusting technique. Is it a smart one?
I hate those like stupid analogies, because like, realistically, what are you doing in that room?
Why are you in there? Why are you in there? It's not that I don't don't trust you. So, then like, why you? Oh, why is that even a thought to think? Why?
I don't understand why. That's the video.
But yeah, guys.
We hope you take this advice and find your significant other, or you take this advice, get in a relationship, and follow this advice, and you will have a happy relationship.
There's obviously more that we could say, but this was just like
a little. There's definitely a bunch more though, but
yeah.
We don't want to be freaking.
We'll sit here for hours.
Yeah, we're not licensed therapists, you know. You're gonna do what you want to do at the end of the day. So if you want that perfect relationship or a really happy relationship, you got to work on yourself and also allow the other person to work on themselves as well and help them through that process. But bye. We'll tell you guys later. If you guys want a part 2 of this video, let's get how many likes? 10?
Our last video has 1 like.
That's a
so
lot.
realistically, it was me. No, I'm just kidding. It was them.
All right, let's get 7 likes, y'all. Y'all could do 7.
5.
Nah. They could do 7. Let's do 7 likes if y'all want a part 2 with more relationship advice.
Okay.
Especially if you're lonely and single, or in a relationship and you guys just aren't happy. Let me know. Let us know. Let her know. Alright, guys.
The tongue twisters, but you're trying to be like.
Alright, guys. We'll see you guys
there.
next time. End it. What?
You like end it, Ja. Like end it. Like you end it.
Alright, bye, guys.